So I've been playing Hell Let Loose for about 30 hours now, and in this time I had an absolute blast with the game. I still have to learn a lot of stuff, but right now I want to give you guys kind of a noob review of Hell Let Loose, because that's what I am at the game. I am a beginner. I haven't even scratched the surface of this game, and honestly I cannot wait to learn even the most advanced tactics of war. So before we get into this, I want to thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers. This is absolutely amazing, and do make sure to drop a like and a comment on this video to help the channel out even more. But with this out of the way, let's begin. First, keep in mind that this is just my review and a lot of things might feel a bit different for you, so let's dig in. Hell Let Loose might be just one of the most immersive and addictive games I've ever played. The game has quite some content to offer, and with the new nighttime maps the game just got a lot bigger. The variety of classes are really well put together, and playing as a team has never been more important and rewarding. For sure you can be a lone wolf with a sniper or a non-scoped rifle, but that will never win you the game. Tactics and coordinated pushes will, and there's nothing more rewarding than getting a perfect push and taking the sector with your squad and your team. But keep in mind that this is a more of a tactical shooter where one bullet can put you back in the spawn menu, and where teamwork, strategies and patience are required to win the game. At first the game might seem a bit overwhelming, but after a few matches you start to get the hang of things. Communicating with your team is extremely important, and I won't lie, Hell Let Loose community is one of the best on the internet. I can't even tell you how many times a high ranked player has given me tips and tricks, and how much fun you can have just by chatting with players. Surely there are moments where people will shout at you because basically you're a noob, but they don't really count because they're so rare. Honestly, I've never seen a more united community than in Hell Let Loose, and this is a huge and important aspect of the game. But one thing is for sure, and I'm not gonna lie here, no matter how much you try and how good you are, be prepared to die quite a lot. This can definitely be frustrating for some, but it's a big part of the game. You can still have awesome games where you barely go down, but if you are playing to win, you will die quite a bit. And I know most of the time it will be by something unknown or a random guy sitting in a bush hiding, but I assure you once you get the hang of things, the game will be a lot easier. And as I said earlier, that classes are really well put together, well, that's 100% true. I feel like the balance here is really good, and choosing your role is really important. For starters, I would definitely suggest playing the rifleman, that being the easiest to use. Being a commander can be quite challenging, so I suggest leaving that to the more experienced players. Sniping can be extremely deadly too if played correctly, and it's a really unique and satisfying experience, but one class that I can't get enough of is the support one, because getting that perfect position where you can take out dozens of enemies with an MG is just priceless. But most of this stuff you'll learn on the go, and with Hell Let Loose having so many roles and classes and requiring you to put so many hours in to just learn the game, I'm sure in time you'll find the perfect class for you. Oh, and have I said anything about the sound in this game? Well, all I can say is that it's pristine, especially the headshot sound. That might be just the most satisfying sound I've ever heard in a video game ever. Trust me, I have a compilation with that and it's gonna be so satisfying, it's crazy. But the overall sound and atmosphere of the game are amazing and really well done, and it really shows how much time the devs have put in this. So, as you guys can see, there's a lot to take in. I haven't even scratched the surface, and for a new player this might be just a lot to take in, but I assure you, after playing this game for a few hours, you'll get addicted to this as I am. The overall atmosphere of the game is unmatched, and epic moments happen in abundance. And trust me, those moments make this game absolutely amazing. I cannot even tell you how many times I sit in the back and watch a bombing run happen in the distance just because it looks so cool, or how many times I took a sniper and coordinated with my squad mate to take out a lot of enemies. These are the moments you pay for, and there's a lot of them. Hell Let Loose might just be one of the most immersive games out there, and I just love playing it right now. Don't get me wrong, Hell Let Loose is not a perfect game. It has connection issues sometimes with lag and the other connection problems. If playing on DirectX 12, expect some crashes, at least that's what happens for me, and it's really annoying. Sometimes it happens mid-game and it can be quite frustrating, but that might be just my PC. And sometimes the game can be a bit more responsive, but I'm sure those things will be sorted out in time. Also, visibility could be a big issue, especially on the darker maps, because people just blend in so easily and it will be very hard to spot them, but I'm sure that in time you guys will get used to this. In conclusion, Hell Let Loose is an amazing and unforgiving game that will put you on your knees, but I'm sure you'll be back for more. The game has a really bright future ahead, and I cannot wait to see what it has in store. But do understand that this game might not be everyone's cup of tea. This game requires a lot of patience and a lot of time to put in to master it, but I'm sure that everyone who does that is going to have the time of their lives, because this game can be so much fun sometimes. But for now, that's it. I want to keep this short. I know there's a lot more things to tell, but for a noob review, I feel like you guys have heard enough. And who knows, if you guys like this too much, maybe I'll do a more in-depth one once I master the game even more. And honestly, I consider play this game all day long just because it offers a lot more in the FPS market right now, which definitely needs something new and refreshing for sure. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Comment down below your thoughts about this video and about Hell Let Loose, and maybe about what I missed, because I know there's a lot of them. And I'll see you all in the next one.